Hello everyone, this is Calvin Castine. We're at the Our Lady of Victory Field in Plattsburgh on an overcast July 6th, 1990 for action in the Gentlemen's Slow Pitch League. Gary Levine from the defending champion Mickey's team is at bat. Joey Trombley in a pitching rubber. First ball hit of the ball game squirts out of Passano's glove, and we have a base runner. Brings up Tom Kurz, the third baseman. On deck, Bill LeBeau, the first baseman. Foul territory, Chuck Roush grabs. Gary Levine advances to second. This is a rematch of last year's championship series, and in the Gentlemen's Slow Pitch League, teams in opposite divisions only play each other one time, so this is the only time of the year, only time during the year, during the regular season, that they'll play each other, and that's unfortunate that the good clubs like this don't play each other a little more often. 13-1, Mickey's coming into the season, picking up right where they left off last year. 13-1. Last year their series against Barcombs went to the limit, 7 games. And every game was a battle. 11-3 is their Barcombs record. On the ground to Trombley. Checks Levine, goes to Wilkie at first. We have 2 down. Brings up Dave Smith, the cleanup batter. Randy Barcomb grabs. I think the field is an advantage to the Barcombs team. Playing at South Acres, Mickey's would have an advantage there with the fences. They have more reliance. They rely more on the home run than the Barcombs club does. So I think the wide open fields here at Our Lady of Victory gives the Barcombs team the advantage in this particular game. I'm not saying they're going to win it. I'm just saying they have the advantage of the field, the conditions. No score after 1/2 inning. Barcomb's coming to bat. Left-hand hitting Dale Hawksby will lead off the bottom half of the first. Gary Levine on the pitching rubber. Maybe the defense in a moment or so. Strike one. Umpires James McKinley behind the plate. John Evans on the bases. Only drawback we have on this field is LeBeau unassisted at first for the out is the trees to our left. They put the players in the shadow. Even on an overcast day, they block out what little light we would be getting. And with the sky in the background, it makes it very difficult for us to get a picture. And if you have one of the large projection type TV sets, you might as well forget about trying to watch this ball game. There just isn't enough light to help us out. Bill Bayshard at the plate. Behind the plate is Kevin Levine, the team manager for Mickey's. Foul ball. At first base we said Bill LeBeau. Chris King is at second. Shortstop is John Amell. Third base is Tom Kurz. In left field, Lyndon Brothers. Left center, John Ashline. Right center is Craig King. And right field is Dave Smith. Hit to short. Amell fires to first. 2 down. Brings up Randy Barcomb. He lines it to Kurz. He picks it up. A dandelion snapper. He grabbed it before it hit the grass. A nice catch by the third baseman at the hot corner. And 3 up, 3 down for Barcombs. After 1 full, there's no score. Craig King, who has been named one of the co-captains of the Plattsburgh State basketball team, flies out to start things in the second inning and brings up his brother Chris King. Defense for Barcombs. We see Joey Trombley in a pitching rubber. Behind the plate is Ted Nevels. At first base, Dan Yakey. Second base, Bill Bayshard. Third base, Dale Hawksby. Comebacker to Trombley. Goes to Yakey. 2 down. Third base, Dean Lombard. Left field, Chuck Roush. Left center field, Randy Barcomb. Right center field is Jeff Passano. And in right field, Danny Laporte. Jammer John Amell, shortstop. 2 down. Looks at ball 1. Strike, 1-1.
Pitch, Joey!
At 2. Back to Trombley on the line drive. 3 up, 3 down. And after an inning and a half, there's still no scores. We go to the bottom of the second. Barcomb's catcher, Ted Nevels, will look to put an end to Gary Levine's perfect game as we start the second inning. There's strike 1. Ball, 1-1.
Come on now. Stay, Ted. Come on, Denny.
Brothers grabs. We have 1 down. Brings up Denny Laporte, the right fielder. He takes strike 1.
Come on, Denny. Knock it down, gun him out now, gun him out. Here we go, come on! 2!
Pitch from Levine is hit to the right side, and the first hit of the game for Barcombs.
Nothing! Come on, Jeff! 3! We're in a hurry, cut off.
Brings up Jeff Passano. And the right center fielder hits the first one to second. King goes to Email, and Passano beats it out. He's on the fielder's choice. And batter now, Chuck Roush.
1!
Ball 1. 2 down. Passano on first. Strike 1-1.
Oh, 2! Yeah!
Deep right field. There'll be extra bases. Passano's going to score. Roush will be held up at third. A triple for Chuck Roush. Opposite field triple. The first run of the ball game. 2 outs and brings up Dan Yakey, the first baseman. Popped up. Levine should have it. He grabs. The Barcombs picks up a run. They lead 1-0 as we go to the third. Kevin Levine looks at strike 1.
Back on the mat. Back on that black mat. Go!
Base hit. Picked up by Passano. Levine on with a single. And brings up left fielder Lyndon Brothers. We're going to have a courtesy runner. And Barcombs picks Smith to run for Levine.
Billy, turn 2, baby. Make sure the first one. Make sure the first one. Fire, Joe.
Popped up.
No tag! No tag!
Taken by Randy Barcomb. 1 down. And that brings up Johnny Red Ashline. Gets it to left field. Chuck Roush grabs, throws it away. Nice backup by Trombley.
Let's talk it up, Chuck!
And you see Neville's also racing out there. Keeping alert, ready to back up. Like to see 3-4 guys, unless they're needed elsewhere, backing up the throws. Ken Levine Jr., the extra hitter. Takes ball 1. 1-0. We're in the top of the third. A rematch of last year's championship series. Only time that the two teams will meet in the regular season this year. Mickey's Restaurant and Barcomb's TV. Smith taking them one base at a time. Back to the top of the order now, Gary Levine. Pitch from Trombley. Passano going back and hauls it in. So Mickey's is scoreless in the top of the third. We go to the bottom of the inning with Barcomb's leading 1-0.
Come on, James. Come on, Jimmy. What do you say now?
Jim Barcomb, the batter.
Jimmy.
Gary Levine pitches. Strike one. Amel grabs. Bottom of the third. Barcomb's leading 1-0. Brings up pitcher Joey Trombley.
Pretty good. Right.
Strike one. Trombley drives it to Amel. Beautiful diving grab by the shortstop. Nice catch by John Amel. Took a base hit away from Trombley. 2 down. And brings up Dean Lombard, the third baseman. Gets instructions from Rob McDonough down at third. Gets away from King. Lombard gets 2 bases out of it. Give him a single and an extra base on the misplay.
Come on, Hawk.
Dale Hawksby steps in, pounds it through the right side. King comes up firing. Here's a high overthrow.
Here we go.
Hawksby in at third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Come on, Billy.
And brings up Bill Bayshard. Barcomb's, as I think we mentioned, tied for first in their division, the 11-3. There's a base hit off the glove of LeBeau.
Nice grip. Go.
It's at 3-0. Mickey's 13-1, leading their division. Their only loss coming against Mother's team. And it wasn't Mother's Day. Ball one. Mickey's and Mother's battled in the semifinals last year.
Get your pitch, Brady. Get your pitch and drive it.
Strike.
Come on, 9.
It's to left field. Brothers takes it on a hop.
Come on, Teddy. We need you.
Runners at first and second.
Line drive, Ted. In a run. Wait for your pitch, Ted.
Catcher Ted Neville's at the plate. Cleanup man. Pitch from Levine. Deep. Ball one.
Come on, Ted.
If the ground looks gray on your screens because our backlight button is pushed, it gives us extra light on the field, but it washes out all the lighter colors. But it's all we can do to get a type of a picture in this dark field on this overcast night. Brothers comes up firing. Bayshard scores. Barcomb goes to third, and Neville gets to second. Give him a single and an extra base on the throw to the plate.
Good call, Ronnie. 2 more here.
4-0 is the score, and the old redhead, Denny Laporte, steps in. And they're going to put him on. They're going to put Laporte on.
Pitch to you, baby. Pitch to you, Jeff.
They put Laporte on. First base was open, and they filled it. And makes a play at any plate. Play at any base, and Jeff Passano at the plate. He takes strike one. Craig King grabs for the third out. So the strategy works for Mickey's. The Barcombs picks up 3. They lead 4-0 as we head for the 4th inning. Tommy Kurz, first ball hitting, lines it to Lombard. We couldn't get there in time, but Lombard did. Diving grab. And Dean Lombard caught the bullet. Hit the ground hard. 1 down, 4-0. We're in the top of the 4th. And Dollar Bill LeBeau coming to the plate. And the pitch. Strike one.
Yes.
Up the middle, good cover. Hawksby over to first in time. Dale Hawksby, where'd he go? There he is, he's still running. Covered a lot of ground, went deep and back a second to get that. And we have 2 outs. And Dave Smith, the batter.
It's right down.
If Smith looks big on your TV screen, that's because he is big. Strike one. Inside. Barcomb grabs. 3 up, 3 down again for Mickey's. We go to the bottom of the 4th, 4-0. Barcomb's leading.
Back on. Don't let up. Go.
Chuckles Roush looks at ball 1 to start the bottom of the 4th. Levine coming right back with ball 2. 4-0 Barcombs.
Come on, 7!
Barcomb's tied with the ground round for first place. Ground round will play later this evening as we're taping. Hit the second. Go to first in time. King to LeBeau, we have 1 down. And brings up Disco Dan Yuki.
Take the one you want.
Yuki takes strike 1.
Come on, do it, baby.
On the ground to King. Chris King over to Bill LeBeau, 2 down.
Come on, James. Hey, last time it was 2 out. Come on.
Jim Barcomb. Strike 1. Ball. 2 outs, nobody on. Joey Trombley on deck. To Amel. To LeBeau. Nothing out of the infield. We go to the 5th inning. 4-0. Barcomb's leading.
What did you say now? Like that?
Down and hard, let's go, baby. Down and hard. Here we go, come on! Come on, Kinger, start. Go, come on now! Take a place to be, Kinger, let's go! Any challenge him, man, let's go, play, come on, Craig,
Craig King leading off the top of the 5th. Pitch from Trombley, strike 1.
Come on, 1-2, noise, say now!
Mickey's Restaurant, the 1989 league champions. Barcomb's TV, the 1988 league champions. Barcomb grabs Chris King's long fly ball. We have one down. I'm sure the 1988 championship victory in the series against Rigsby's Auction is one of the highlights of the Barcomb's TV team's long and glorious history. But another recent championship from the year before that. Not a championship, but a game took place right here, an 18-3 win against K&L Plumbing, the last game of the season. It was a 5-inning game. One of the highlights of the Barcomb's team. Barcomb's almost from the league inception, one of these very strong clubs in the Lake Champlain League. Base hit by Amel. Runs at first and second. And brings up Kevin Levine. Mickey's looking for their first run. Ball one. They're threatening here with one out in the fifth. That's playable. Passano back. He grabs. Both runners move up. We'll have runners at first and second. Nick at second and third. Two down. And Lynn Brothers, the batter. Strike one. Passano has to back up a little bit. Nothing across in the fifth for Mickey's. It's still 4-0 as we go to the bottom half of the inning.
Joey, Steyer's back up, Joey. One.
Joey Trombley looks at strike one. Drops it into left field. Brothers takes the bad hop and hangs on to it. Trombley with a leadoff single. Gets us to Dean Lombard with the top of the order on deck. Strike one. Line shot. Trombley called safe at first on a close one. Gary Levine over asking John Evans if he's sure.
Come on, Dale. Come on, Hot.
Shot. Bill LeBeau grabbed and looked to make two out of it. But Trombley called safe, and it brings up Dale Hawksby.
Come on, Dale. Say Dale.
Strike one. Hawksby lines it into right center. We have to move around the on-deck man, Bill Bayshard. He gets in front of us all the time. Doesn't see us, I guess.
Come on, Bill. Base hit somewhere.
Bill Bayshard stepping in. Randy Barcomb on deck now. Trombley at second. Hawksby on at first. One out. King grabs. Two down. Randy Barcomb. Pitch from Levine. Ball one. King grabs it. Nothing across for Barcomb's in the fifth. We go to the sixth inning with the score. Barcomb's TV and Furniture 4, Mickey's Restaurant scoreless. Rob McDonough has come in at third base to replace Lombard.
too deep, Jeff.
Johnny Ashline, the batter.
Not too deep.
Johnny Red.
Careful, Chuck. Come on, Red. Come on, Red. Come on, Johnny. Smart, Joey.
Strike one from Trombley.
Get ahead, Joey. Get ahead, baby. Nice fire.
Ball 1-1. 4-0 Barcombs. Battle of the first place clubs in the two divisions. Hit the base yard. Yankee, one down. There's a Ken Levine Jr. He drops it down the first base line. Fair ball. Let's try to stretch it into two. He'll be in there, standing up with a double. Gets us to the top of the order. Pitcher Gary Levine. Roush picks it up. Throw comes to second. And we'll have runners at the corners with one out.
One out, Red.
Important batter, Tom Kurz. The big guns on deck. Bill LeBeau, Dave Smith.
Fire, Joe. Good eye. Good eye.
Right.
Another nice one. Yeah!
Take two. There's bounces it to short. Looking for two. They turn it. Well, the Barcombs defense. Hawksby to base yard to the Yankee. A big double play. And after 5.5, we go to the bottom of the sixth. Barcombs up 4-0.
Come on, they're too good. They can score a lot in one inning. Come on.
Catcher Ted Nevels.
One. You don't have enough to run
Leading
away
off.
from them. They're too good, Ted. Come on, Ted.
Bottom of the sixth.
Come on, Ted. Come on, Ted. Hustle, Ted. Hustle. Burn it, Ted.
Amel.
Ted, baby. Save!
Out at first, we have no argument against it. All we saw was number 22, Denny Laporte. Laporte the batter now. Hits it through the middle for a base hit.
Go, guys. Come on, ripped off, come on, you got ripped off. 2-on-1, 3.
Jeff Passano.
2-on-1. Come on, Patty.
It bounces it to King, to Amel, and no throw. Two down.
Come on, 7, stay top up there.
And batter now Chuck Roche. Left fielder.
Come on, Chuck. Come on, baby. Two down. Got to force the second. Come on, Chuck. Come on, Chuck. Come on, Chucky.
Rouse takes strike one.
Drive one. Come on. Come on, Chuck. Come on, Chucky. Come on, Chucky. Let's get one run here. Trouble.
Chris King with a nice grab. Nice running grab by the second baseman. Nothing across for Barcombs in the top of the sixth. We go to the top of the seventh with Barcombs TV leading Mickey's Restaurant 4-0. Mickey's Big Three will lead off the seventh. Number 3, 4, and 5 hitters, Bill LeBeau. Well, it's not their power that's going to help them now. It's their base hit ability. Those 3 home runs is not going to win this ball game if there's nobody on base. 4-0. Barcombs leading top of the seventh. Fast-moving ball game at Our Lady of Victory Field in South Plattsburgh. Strike.
Come on, Pig!
Tremblay knocks it down. Throw to first. Safe. Safe on a close one. Close play. I think we'll give LeBeau an infield hit on that. A comebacker to the pitcher. It's tough to call an error on something like that. Dave Smith. Ball one. Craig King on deck. Smith pops it up to Hawksby. One down. And brings up Craig King, a right center fielder. Pitch from Tremblay. Up the middle and through, base hit. Barcomb can't pick it up. Passano fire it. LeBeau at second. LeBeau at second base. And brings up Chris King, second baseman. One down, runners at first and second for Mickey's. Ball one. That's up the middle. Barcomb trying to fake out Craig King, but he didn't fall for it. Tried to make King believe he was going to throw to the plate, but King knows just as well as Barcomb that LeBeau's run doesn't matter much at the moment. Barcomb wants to keep the runners at first and second. Johnny Nell, the batter. 4-1, the tying run at the plate. Top of the seventh. Battle of first place clubs. Pitch from Tremblay inside. Ball 3-0. A walk would load him up. Now takes it all the way. Strike one, right down the heart. Now steps back in. There's a pitch from Tremblay. Strike two, hits the plate. And a payoff pitch. Now pops it. Barcomb grabs, throw, comes to third. They're going to peel at second. Are they going to peel?
Way early.
Tremblay will appeal.
Hit the ball up there. Hit the ball up there. Yeah.
Safe, says McKinley. Kevin Levine, the batter. 2 outs. Tying run at the plate. Strike one. Nope, just missed. 1-1.
Come on, Piggy! Let's fire, Joe!
Should be caught. Barcomb grabs. Randy Barcomb squeezes it for the third out. And a final out of the ball game. So a 4-1 victory for Barcomb's TV. Their record moves to 14. Make that 12-3. Mickey's has the 13 wins. Their record falls to 13-2. But they're in different divisions. So Barcomb's at the moment all alone at the top of their division, and Mickey's alone at the top of their division. So a well-played ball game all around, and maybe a precursor of things to come. And Gentlemen's Slow Pitch League, it's a rematch of last year's championship series, as we've said several times. So that's the way it was here at the Our Lady of Victory Field, and a fast ball game on this Friday, July 6, 1990.